Alas.
Oh, Henry, something terrible has happened.
What's the matter?
I have lost your poems.
They were unworthy of you. I will write you some more.
Oh, no thanks. Never any more poems for me. Oh, how could I have been so bad, so rash, so imprudent?
Oh, thank heavens for your madness, your rashness, your imprudence.
Be sensible, Henry. Don't you see what a terrible thing this is for me? Suppose somebody will find these poems. What will they think?
They will think that a man once loved woman more devoutly than man has ever loved woman before. They will not know what man it was.
And what good is it to me? If everybody will know what woman it was.
But how will they know?
How will they know? Why? My name is all over them. My silly, unhappy name. Oh, if I only be christened Mary Jane, or Gladys Muriel, or Beatrice, or Francesca, or Vannevar, or something quite common. But Aurora. Aurora! I'm the only Aurora in London, and everybody knows it. I think I am the only Aurora in the whole world. And it is so horribly easy to rhyme with it. Oh, Henry, why did you not restrain your feelings a little? For consideration for me. Why did you not write with some little reserve?
Write poems to you with reserve? You ask me that?
Oh, of course, it was very nice of you. And it is as much my fault as yours. I ought to have noticed that those poems should not be ever addressed to a married woman.
Oh, how I wish they had been addressed to an unmarried woman. How I wish they had.
Indeed, you have no right to wish anything of the sort. Besides, they are quite unfit to anyone but a married woman. That's just the difficulties. What will my sisters-in-law think of them?
Have you got sisters-in-law?
Yes, of course I have. Do you suppose I am an angel?
Oh, I do. Heaven help me, I do. Or I did.
Henry, listen to me. It is very nice of you to live with me in a dream and to love me and so on. But I can't help my husband having disagreeable relatives, can I?
Oh, they are your husband's relatives. I forgot that. Forgive me, Aurora.
The fact is Teddy got nothing but relatives. He has 8 sisters and 6 half-sisters and so many brothers. But I don't mind the brothers. Oh, Henry, if you only knew a least little thing about life, you would know that in the large families, those sisters quarrel with one another like mad all the time. Yet, let one of the brothers marry, and they all turn their attention to their unfortunate sister-in-law and devote the rest of their lives with perfect unanimity to persuading him that she is unworthy of him. They can do it to her very face without her even knowing that, because they always have these low, stupid family jokes that nobody understands but themselves. Half the time, you don't even understand what they're talking about. It just drives you wild. And you know what? There ought to be a law against man's sister ever entering his house after he's married. I am as certain as I'm sitting here that Georgina stole those poems out of my workbox.
But she will not understand them, I think.
Won't she? She will understand them only too well. She will understand them more harm than ever was in them. nasty, vulgar-minded cat.
Oh, don't think of people that way. Don't think of her at all. Aurora, do you remember when I sat here at your feet and read you those poems for the very first time?
I should not have let him. I can see that now. When I think of Georgina sitting there at Daddy's feet and reading it to him for the first time, I should just go distracted.
Yes, you are right. It would be a profanation.
I don't care about the profanation. But what would Daddy think? What will he do? You seem not to think much about Teddy.
To me, Teddy is nothing, and Georgina, less than nothing.
Oh, you will find soon enough how much less than nothing she is. But if you think that a woman cannot do any harm just because she's scandal-mongering dowdy ragtag, you are greatly mistaken. Oh, Henry, help me. Get me out of this. And I bless you as long as you live. Oh, how dreadful.
Oh, how happy I am.
Oh, don't be selfish.
Yes, I deserve that. I would be so happy that if I were going to the stake with you, I would forget your danger as utterly as my own.
Oh, Henry, you're a dear boy, but you're no help. I need somebody to tell me what to do.
Your heart will tell you what to do at the right time. I have thought deeply over this, and I know what we two must do eventually.
No, Henry, I will do nothing improper, nothing dishonorable.
If you did, you would no longer be Aurora. Our course is perfectly simple, perfectly straightforward, perfectly stainless and true. We love one another. I am not ashamed of that. I am ready to go out and proclaim it to all London, as simply as I will declare it to your husband when you soon will see. This is the only way honorable enough for your feet to tread. Let us go together, hand in hand. Walk out of the house without concealment or shame. Remember, we owe something to your husband. He has been kind to us. We are his guests here. He is an honorable man. He has perhaps loved you as much as his commercial sordid environment permitted. We owe it to him in all honor, not to let him learn the truth from the lips of a scandalmonger. Let us go to him now, quietly, and bid him farewell, and walk out of the house without concealment or subterfuge, freely and honestly, in full honor and self-respect.
And where shall we go to?
We should not depart by a hair's breadth from the ordinary natural current of our lives. We were going to the theatre, and the loss of your poems compelled us to take action at once. We shall go to the theatre still, but you shall leave your diamonds here, for we cannot afford diamonds and do not need them.
I have told you already, I hate diamonds. Only Teddy insists on hanging me all over with them. You need not preach simplicity to me.
I never thought of doing so, dearest. I know that these trivialities mean nothing to you. What was I saying? Oh, yes. After the theatre, we shall come back to my home, and henceforth now our home. And in due course of time, when you are divorced, we shall go through whatever idle legal ceremony your heart may desire. For I attach no importance to the law. My love was not created by the law, nor can it be bound or loosed by the law. That is simple enough and sweet enough, is it not? Here are the flowers for you. I have the tickets. We shall ask your husband to lend us the carriage to show that there is no malice or grudge between us. Come.
Are you proposing that we shall go bang up to Teddy and tell him that we're going away to together?
Yes. What can be simpler?
And do you think for a moment he will stand it? He will just kill you.
You don't understand these things, my darling. How could you? I have followed the Greek ideal and not neglected the culture of my body. Like all poets, I have a passion for pugilism. Your husband would make a tolerable second-rate heavyweight if he was in training and 10 years younger. He could, if brought up by a great burst of passion, give a good account of himself for perhaps 15 seconds. But I am active enough to keep out of his reach for 15 seconds. And after that, I shall simply be all over him.
What do you mean by all over him?
Don't ask me, dearest. In all events, you need not be anxious about me.
What about Teddy? Are you telling me that you're going to beat up Teddy before my eyes like a brutal prize fighter?
All this alarm is needless, dearest. In all events, your husband knows I am capable of defending myself. Under such circumstances, nothing ever does happen. Then I shall do nothing. The man who once loved you is sacred to me.
Doesn't he love me still? Has he told you anything?
No, dearest. All this alarm belongs to the lower plane. Come with me to the higher one. The heights, the solitude, the soul world.
No, stop it! It's no use, Mr. Upjohn!
Mr. Upjohn?
Oh, excuse me. I mean Henry, of course.
How could you ever think of me as Mr. Upjohn? I never think of you as Mrs. Bumpus. It's always Aurora.
Yes, of course. Of course, Mr. Upjohn. Oh, no, it's no use. I suddenly began to think of you as Mr. Upjohn, and it will be ridiculous to go and calling you Henry now. I thought you were just a boy, a child, a dreamer. I thought you would be just too much afraid to do anything. And now you want to beat up Teddy and to break my home and disgrace me and make a horrible scandal in the papers? Oh my God, it's cruel, unmanly, cowardly.
Are you afraid?
Yes, of course I am afraid. So you should be if you had any common sense.
Perfect love casteth out fear. That is why I am not afraid. Mrs. Bumpus, you do not love me.
Thank you, Henry,
Why do you thank me?
for calling me Mrs. Bumpus again. Now I think you will be reasonable and behave like a gentleman.
Oh,
What's the matter?
once or twice in my life I have believed that I was perfectly happy and blessed. But the first stir of consciousness, the misgivings, the stab of reality, the prison walls of the bedroom, the bitter disappointment of waking. And this time I thought I was awake.
Listen to me, Henry. We really don't have time for all this flabdoodle now. Be careful. You almost hit me in the chin by the top of your head.
I beg your pardon. I am ready to behave like a gentleman if you will kindly explain exactly how.
I knew you would, but are you angry at me?
Go on. Go on quickly or I will.
Oh, don't break my fan. Don't do that. What a stupid trick.
I beg your pardon. I will buy you a new one.
You will never be able to match it. And it was a particular favorite of mine.
Then you will have to do without it. That's all.
That's not a very nice thing to say after breaking my pet fan.
If you knew how close I was to breaking Teddy's pet wife and presenting him with the pieces, you would be thankful you were alive instead of of howling about 5 shillings worth of ivory. Damn your fan!
How dare you to swear in my presence? One would think you were my husband.
Oh, this is some horrible, horrible dream. What has become of you? You are not my Aurora.
Well, if you come to that, what has become of you? Do you think I would ever encourage you if I knew you were such a little devil?
Don't drag me down. Bring me back to the heights.
Oh, if you only be reasonable, if you only remember that I'm on the brink of ruins, and not going in calmly saying, it's all quite simple.
Seems so to me.
If you say that again, I shall do something I'll be sorry about. Here we are, standing on the edge of frightful precipice. It's quite simple to go over it and be done with it. But can you suggest something more agreeable?
I suggest nothing now. A chill, black darkness has fallen. I can see nothing but the ruins of our dream.
Can you? I can see Georgina rubbing those poems in the table. And I can tell you, Henry Upjohn, you got me into this mess, and you must get me out of it now.
All I can say is I'm entirely at your service. What do you wish me to do?
Do you know somebody else named Aurora?
No!
There is no use of saying no in this big-headed way. You must know some Aurora, or others somewhere.
You said you were the only Aurora in the world. Oh, God. You were the only Aurora for me.
Yes, it's so very nice, and I appreciate it. Indeed I do. But it's not quite seasonable at the present. Now, I suppose you know all these poems by heart, right?
Yes, by heart. Don't you?
Well, I can never remember the verses, and besides I've been so busy, I didn't have time to read them all, but I will, I promise you. As soon as I have time, I will read them all. I promise you, it's most faithfully. But now, try and think of it precisely. Is the name of Bumpus appear in any of the verses?
No.
Are you quite sure?
Yes, of course I'm sure. How could I use a name like Bumpus in a poem?
I see why not. It rhymes with Rumpus, which seems appropriate at the present. However, you are the poet. You ought to know.
What does it matter? Now.
Oh, it matters a lot, I can tell you. If there is no name of Bumpus in the poem, then we can tell that you wrote those poems to some other Aurora. And you showed them to me because my name was Aurora too. So, you must invent an Aurora for the occasion.
Well, if you wish me to tell a lie.
Surely, as a man of honor, as a gentleman, you will not tell the truth, would you?
Very well. Broken my spirit and desecrated my dreams. I will lie and protest and stand on my honor. Oh, I will play the gentleman, never fear.
Oh, I knew you would. Put it all on me, of course. Don't be mean, Henry.
You will have to excuse my temper. I am having growing pains, I think.
Growing pains?
Yes, the process of growing from romantic boyhood into cynical maturity usually takes 15 years. When it is compressed into 15 minutes, the pace is too fast, and growing pains are the result.
Is that the time for cleverness? Now it's settled. You are going to... Sorry, thank you. Now it's settled. You are going to brazen it into Daddy that you've got some other Aurora.
Yes, I'm capable of anything now. I have not told the truth by halves, and now I will not lie by halves. I'll wallow in the honor of a gentleman.
I knew you would.
Shh. What is it?
It's steady. I hear him tapping the new barometer. He doesn't have anything serious on his mind. Otherwise, he will not do that. Try and make like nothing the matter. Give me my glass. Take it. Read, please. Go away from me, quick. Now, if I wear my gloves, and you will hum the tune, don't you
The
think?
tableau would be complete in its guiltiness. Mrs. Bumpus, let that glove alone. You look like a pickpocket.
Hello. I thought you two were at the theater.
I was anxious about you, Teddy. Why did you not come home to dinner?
I got a message from Georgina. She wanted me to go to her.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was so busy. I didn't call on her this week. I hope nothing the matter with her?
Nothing except anxiety about my welfare. And yours. Oh, and by the way, John, I would like a word with you this evening, if Aurora could spare you for a moment.
I am at your service.
No hurry. After the theater will do.
We have decided not to go.
Oh.
Indeed. And then shall we adjourn to my snuggery?
Oh, no need for that. I should go and lock my diamonds, since I'm not going to the theater. Give me my things, please.
Well, then we shall have more room in here.
I think I shall prefer plenty of room.
So if we're not disturbing you, Rory?
Oh, not at all.
Do these manuscripts seem at all familiar to you?
Manuscripts?
Yes. Would you like to have a look at them a little closer?
Why, these are my poems.
So I gather.
What a shame. Mrs. Bumpus has shown them to you. But I wrote them years ago after reading Swinburne's Songs Before Sunrise. Nothing would do me then but to ream off a set of poems to the sunrise. Aurora, you know, the rosy-fingered Aurora. They're all about Aurora. When Mrs. Bumpus told me her name was Aurora, I could not resist the temptation but to lend them to her to read. But I did not bargain for your unsympathetic eyes.
John, that's really very ready of you. You are cut out for literature. And the day will come when Rory and I will be proud to have you about the house. I've heard far thinner stories from much older men.
You mean you don't believe me?
You expect me to believe you?
Why not? I do not understand.
Come, don't underrate your own cleverness, John. I think you understand pretty well.
I assure you, I am quite at a loss. Can you not be a little more explicit?
Don't overdo it, old chap. However, I may be just so far explicit as to say that if you think these poems read as though they were written not to a live woman, but to a shivering, cold time of day when you were never out of bed in your life, then you hardly do justice to your own literary powers, which I admire and appreciate, mind you, as much as any man. Come, own up. You wrote these poems to my wife. Of course you did.
I assure you, you are mistaken. I need not tell you that Mrs. Bumpus is a lady of stainless honor, who would not cast an unworthy thought on me. The fact that she has shown you the
That
poems...
is not a fact. I came by them without her knowledge. She didn't show them to me.
Does that not prove their perfect innocence? She would have shown them to you at once had she have taken your quite unfounded view of them.
Apjohn, play fair. Don't abuse your intellectual gifts. Do you really mean that I am making a fool of myself?
I assure you, you are. On my honor as a gentleman, I assure you I have never had the slightest feeling for Mrs. Bumpus beyond the ordinary esteem and regard of a pleasant acquaintance.
Oh, indeed.
I should have never dreamt of writing poems to her. The thing is absurd.
Why is it absurd?
Well, it just so happens that I do not think of Mrs. Bumpus in that way.
Let me tell you that Mrs. Bumpus has been admired by better men than you, you soapy-headed little puppy, you.
Mr. Bumpus, there is no need to insult me like this.
You don't admire Mrs. Bumpus. You would never dream of writing poems to Mrs. Bumpus. My wife's not good enough for you, isn't she? And who are you, pray, that you should be so jolly superior?
Mr. Bumpus, there is no need to insult me like this. I can make allowances for your jealousy.
Jealousy? Do you think I am jealous of you? No, nor of 10 like you. But if you think I'm going to stand here and let you insult my wife in her own house, then you're mistaken.
Be reasonable. How can I convince you? I assure you that my relations with Mrs. Bumpus is of perfect coldness, of indifference.
Say it again. Say it again. You're proud of it, aren't you? Yeah! You're not worth kicking.
I am not going to stand for this.
Ah! So there's some blood in you after all. Good job!
This is ridiculous. I assure you that Mrs. Bumpus is quite...
And what is Mrs. Bumpus to you? I would like to know. I will tell you what Mrs. Bumpus is. She is the smartest woman in the smartest set in South Kensington. And she is the handsomest and the cleverest and the most fetching to experienced men who know a good thing when they see it. Whatever she may be to conceited, penny-a-lining puppies who think nothing good enough for them. It's admitted by the best people. And not to know it argues yourself unknown. 3 of our first actor-managers have offered her $100 a week if she'll go on stage when they start a repertory theatre. And I think they know what they're about as well as you. The only member of our present cabinet who you might consider a handsome man has neglected the business of the country to dance with her. Though he don't belong to our set as a regular thing. One of the first professional poets of Bedford Park has written a sonnet to her, worth all your amateur trash. At Ascot last season, the eldest son of a duke excused himself from calling on me on the ground that his feeling for Mrs. Bumpus was not consistent with his duty to me as host. And it did him honor, and me too. But she's not good enough for you, it seems. You look upon her with coldness, with indifference. And you have the cool cheek to tell me so to my face. Why, for 2 pins, I'd push your nose in to teach you manners. Introducing a fine woman to you is casting pearls before swine. Before swine! You hear?
You call me swine again and I'll land you one on the chin that'll make you sing for a week!
What?
No, you shan't, Daddy, you shan't. He's a prize fighter. He will kill you.
I'll prize fight him!
No, you shouldn't fight him. Promise you won't fight him. No, no.
I've got the most frightful bump on the back of my head.
Oh, not until you both promise me. Promise. Yes, yes, Daddy, promise me.
I won't. Not unless he takes it back.
He does. He will. He take it back. Yes, Henry?
Yes, I take it back. I take it all back. All without reserve.
Won't somebody help me? Now, be good and shake hands.
I shall do nothing of the sort. I have steeped myself in lies for your sake. And the only reward I get is a bump on the back of my head the size of an apple. Now I will go back to the straight path.
For heaven's sake, Henry.
It's no use. Your husband is a fool and a brute.
What's that you say?
I said you are a fool and a brute. If you step outside with me, I'll say it again. Those poems were written to your wife, every word of them. I wrote them to her because I loved her, and I told her so over and over again. I thought her the most beautiful woman in the world. I adored her, do you hear? I told her you were a sordid commercial chump, utterly unworthy of her, and so you are.
You don't mean it.
Yes, I do mean it, and a lot more too. I asked her to leave you and to marry me this very night. It was her refusal that ended everything between us. What she sees in you, goodness only knows.
My dear chap, why didn't you say so before? I apologize. Come, don't bear malice. Shake hands. Make him shake hands, Rory.
Henry, for my sake, after all, he is my husband. Forgive him. Shake his hands.
You've got to own that none of your literary heroines can touch my Rory. Hey, Rory? They can't resist you. None of them can. I never knew a man who could hold out for 3 days.
Don't be foolish, Daddy. I hope you're not really hurting. Oh my God, what a bump. I must get some vinegar and brown paper.
Will you do me a great favor, Apjohn? I'd hardly like to ask, but it would be a real kindness for us both.
What can I do?
May I get these printed? It shall be done in the best style, finest paper, sumptuous bindings. These are beautiful poems. I'd like to show them around a bit.
Oh, if you don't mind, Henry.
Oh, I don't mind. I am past minding anything.
What shall we call the poems? To Aurora, or something like that, eh?
I think I shall call it How He Lied to Her Husband.